Today, the discussion matter the managerial accounting related subtopics. Actually, managerial accounting and management accounting both are same. Some institutions they try to focus about managerial accounting, and some institutions are try to focus on management accounting. Both are same no problem. Sometimes I try to express or disclose management accounting or managerial accounting. Okay, no problem. Actually, managerial accounting decision based. There is no hard and fast rules or regulation to follow by managerial accounting. Absolutely decision based and relevant. They are have relevant means the flexible depend on your perfect or sound decision. Okay, so decision is the rules of managerial accounting mostly, not absolutely, mostly. Okay, so decision making is the heart of managerial accounting. It equips the manager with data insight and analytical tools needed to make the strategic and operational decision that improve efficiency, profitability, and long-term success. The sustainable, that's we can say the sustainable prospectus. Okay, I try to show a diagram the professional ethics and governance that's impact on the decision making. So this triangle diagram are the core value of managerial accounting. So managerial accounting totally uh, they leads to one of one professional ethics and another governance. Both are influence on decision making. If you able to practice a good professional criteria, definitely you are able to take a good decision. Even if you conducted or you practice with a good governance, then definitely impact on decision. So professional ethics and governance both are effect on the decision making. Ultimately, the decision is the main criteria or main issue of managerial accounting. Mostly, you have to take a good or a sound decision to complete your management supervision about this purpose. So, decision making is the keynote of management accounting. This is your basic idea or decision depend on your philosophy. Philosophy means here your technical and your supervision and your efficiency. Okay. Now I am going to another slide. There is a very simple definition of management accounting. A simple definition. Management accounting is the process of collecting, analyzing, interpreting, and presenting financial or non-financial information to assist management in decision making, planning, and control. Financial and non-financial particulars are maintained by a management accounting. But in the decision phase, in the planning phase, in the controlling phase, every stage you have to take a proper decision. So this is the managerial accounting. Actually, we can say that which accounting deals with a proper decision and flexibility or relevance. The criteria of this accounting is a managerial accounting. This is the very fundamental or very basic concept of managerial accounting. So ultimately, if you want to a clear definition about the managerial accounting, you have to first pick up your decision criteria and your relevancy. Relevancy and decision, you have to side by side put it, and then you have to try to define the managerial accounting. Okay. So in the managerial accounting, financial data, non-financial data, both are highlighted. Okay. And then you have to take a proper decision. This is the managerial accounting. So somewhat a difference from the other accounting. Other accounting basically depend on a rule base and principle base, but managerial accounting is a decision base. This is the main difference from others accounting. So I am going to another slide, and there are clearly show by a diagram. There are three accounting. First, try to highlight financial accounting. Second slot try to highlight managerial accounting, and third slot try to highlight a cost accounting. So financial accounting actually they deals with the pure financial transaction or financial phenomena or financial scenario, but this scenario must be involved with past data. From past data, you have to maintain a proper account. Proper account means you have to maintain financial statement, cash flow statement, balance sheet. You just uh, maintain the financial criteria. Financial criteria means rules and principle base you have to follow and past event. You have to do work from the first event of financial accounting. So here are clearly defined. The financial accounting is accounting who is recording, summarizing, analyzing, reporting the financial information of the business to the external environment and enterprise by the following the reporting standards. Okay, this is the financial accounting and its criteria. Second slide, I try to focus by managerial accounting. Managerial accounting serve as a need of manager who are employed inside the organization. Managerial accounting emphasizes on decision affecting the future relevant, timeliness, and segment performance. The fundamental difference is in user of both types of accounting. Actually, the managerial accounting are mostly depend on the internal decision and internal user. They maximum time they use the information. So decision making and relevance and internal user. Three words are basic or core criteria or core characteristics of the managerial accounting. So you have to keep in your mind decision making, relevance, and internal user. Three words are fundamental concept of managerial accounting.
Sir, we can't hear you.
স্যার আপনাকে শোনা যাচ্ছে না।
স্যার, cost accounting and last one is the cost accounting. Basically, cost accounting they deals with the cost related or a manufacturing company have to control a cost of a produce product. So cost related which activities you have to do, these activities can call cost accounting. Okay. So actually the main activities of cost accounting, cost control, cost identify, cost design about the product. So product, cost, and manufacturing. These three items is the core criteria to be a cost accounting. Okay. So I try to here discuss about the three types of accounting. At first, financial accounting. Second things is managerial accounting, and third things is cost accounting. So both are summarizing, recording, classifying, but there are a particular aspect or particular angle. Okay. So if we can define one sentence, you define in this way: financial accounting, financial purpose; managerial accounting, decision and relevant purpose; and cost accounting, cost related or cost purpose. This is the very simple criteria. Okay, this is enough for you to clear discussion about these types of accounting. Now I am going to the managerial accounting, and it details philosophical or technical view of managerial accounting. Actually, managerial accounting the deals with a specific area or specific zone. So there are four types of criteria or body are maintained the managerial accounting to build up the managerial accounting. So these four types of body or organization, they try to guide it rules, regulation about the managerial accounting aspect. So at first here mention Institute of Management Accounting. There are a specific or respective institution to guide the managerial accounting. Okay, so there are four angle managerial accounting are guided. At first, certified management accounting. There is a specific area or scope the certified managerial accounting. Here are clearly mentioned the part one financial planning, performance and control. There are main activities, and another activities part two financial decision making. In this area, financial statement analysis, corporate finance, decision analysis, and risk management analysis. These technical are very sophisticated view are considered under this part two decision making purpose. And part one financial planning, performance and controlling purpose they try to guide it. Planning, budgeting, forecasting, performing, cost management, and internal control. These areas are guided by the certified management accountant. And another body of the management accounting is certified public accountant. Certified public accountant that focus on rule-based compliance, assurance standard, financial accounting standard, business law and tax. Definitely, the governance related they try to guide it or focus on the management accounting. The CPA they try to focus on standard, rules, regulation in this purpose. That's the governance purpose. And another SMA strategy management accounting demonstrate how creative problem solving in this purpose problem solving purpose they try to highlight and try to guide it. Problem solving, there are five forces. Five forces means the five challenges to do a business. About this related guide to solve the problem. Five forces related. Okay. So here clarifying the challenge, ideating solution, development proposal solution, planning for implementation. In this purpose are guided by the SMA. And final ethical professional practice. ethical professional practice in this area, a managerial accounting that guided or teaches to build up the professional, ethical professional. Under this segment are basic or focusing or terminology, point, principles, honesty, fairness, objectivity, responsibility, standard, compliance, confidentiality, integrity, and credibility. About this related, they try to guide it, try to pieces. Okay, so if you properly maintain this area, definitely you will get a ethical professional practice or ethical professional technique. So this area managerial accounting deals with to develop the practice of managerial accounting. Okay, so we can say that managerial accounting is a vast area, and there are specific body, there are specific regulation, rules and regulation. Combinedly, a managerial accounting deals with. If anyone or any institution they try to follow properly this mechanism or this technical view, then the managerial accounting will be made a career to you. Okay. So now I am going to another point, a very burning question. Why does the managerial accounting matter to your career? Career in managerial accounting, why matter? Because managerial accounting deals with vast area. So out of this area, some specific area I try to highlight by the diagram as a marketing phase, supply chain management phase, and human resource phase. In this area, managerial accounting deals with planning stage, controlling stage, and decision making stage. These three technical points are considered in this three area. So at first, when managerial accounting they deals with marketing stage, in marketing stage they try to lead a plan about budget for TV, print, internet advertising, plan to hire to serve new controller. Management accounting and planning stage of the supply chain management plan to produce next period. That's meant every stage, every period, they try to take a plan in a supply chain management. You know that supply chain management means the from the producer to the consumer. Every stage or this long route is the supply chain management. Okay. Another is the human resource management. Actually, human resource management in this area, the planning purpose, managerial accounting deals with occupational safety training planning, how a employee can be eligible to the best performance of a company. In this regard, managerial accounting, they try to teach us on some training facilities. Another controlling phase in marketing of managerial accounting, marketing purpose, the controlling activities are undertaken by managerial accounting. Budget price cut for increasing unit sales and expected by reducing the number of defective units produced. This is the supply chain management and human resource purpose. They try to control by meeting of the competing timely performance pressure. By these activities, a manager accounting try to control of human resource purpose. And at first, in marketing base, the manager accounting try to some decision or technical decision about this sales
হ্যালো
service
স্যার,
or
আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
yes.
স্যার একটু বাংলা এক্সপ্লেনেশন করলে ভালো হইতো।
Okay, okay. Actually, okay, no problem. I try to Bangla something. Managerial accounting সাধারণত তিনটা ফেজে তারা ডিল করে, তিনটা ফেজে তারা কাজ করে। একটা মার্কেটিং, সাপ্লাই চেইন এন্ড হিউম্যান রিসোর্স, এই তিনটা ফেজে প্ল্যানিং স্টেজে তারা কি কি করে সেইগুলো এখানে ফোকাস করা হয়েছে। আর আবার এই 3টা ফেজে কন্ট্রোলিং তারা কিভাবে করে সেগুলো এখানে দেখানো হয়েছে। আবার এই 3টা ফেজে তারা কিভাবে ডিসিশন নেয়, ডিসিশন মেকিং এখানে তারা কি কি করে। এই জন্য একটা ব্রড এরিয়া কাভার বাই দিস phenomena or by this philosophy. So managerial accounting is the meta to your career. Okay. So thus it is the theoretical pursuit. Okay. You have a lot of technical point you can explain about this, but I try to show a simple some item. This is from my angle. Okay. But you may details or many more discussion you can focus. But this area are very fantastic or very informative. Limited place, but very informative. So I try to choose this item or point about this question. Okay. Another the difference between managerial accounting and financial accounting. Financial accounting uses external parties such as owners, creditor, tax authorities, regulator. As external parties are tried to use. Managerial accounting actually internal user, those who are existing in a organization. Say for example, organizational manager, organization supervisor, organize organization employee. They they are user the information of managerial accounting activity. Activity actually emphasizes the financial concept of past activities. Financial accounting that deals with past activities. Okay, deals with past accounting. Managerial accounting deals with future activities. Future activities. Report emphasis company-wide report. Company by company. Total company report. Total branch. You collected information and then finally you try to make a report. But managerial accounting segment wise. Okay. GAAP or IFRS, GAAP or IFRS, it is a rules and regulation to conduct the accounting or to operate the accounting operation. GAAP or IFRS. So financial accounting are mandatory to follow this, but managerial accounting are not mandatory because managerial accounting and decision based on relevance. Expert external user, financial accounting are mandatory for external user, are not mandatory external user, only internal user. Managerial accounting emphasizes objectivity and verifiability and relevance. Managerial accounting, they deals with decision making, relevance, user base. This is main criteria. Financial activities, past event, external user, rules and regulation are mandatory. This is the main criteria. So it is a very simple and very easy way I try to focus here about the difference between the financial accounting and managerial accounting. Now I am going to another point that it is a flow of supply chain management on the basis of the managerial perspective. Okay, or a manager formulating the strategy for controlling the risks by continuity, improve the business process and serve customer. So the some step by step I try to focus here. You can see the supply chain management technique of managerial accounting. You can the step by step sense to managerial technical view of point. Any on you can say about this. So in this purpose, at first a manager they undertaken research and development. Try to research and development and try to choose anything. Then try to product design, Then manufacturing, practically he operate. Then marketing, try to go to the market to sell and distribute to the consumer. Then customer service. So a managerial accounting every stage take a decision, take a plan and take a decision step by step. This is the supply chain management, a good trained system. Development, this is research and development, product design, manufacturing, marketing, distribution, and customer service.